Hello and welcome sa LMTV kung saan lagi tayong naghahatid ng legit na balita at impormasyon sa bawat Pilipino. Kung bago ka pa lang dito, please don't forget to subscribe and hit notification bell para lagi kang updated sa ating mga bagong content. Simulan na natin ito, let's go! Hello at magandang araw mga ka-LMTV. Sa video natin ngayon, pag-uusapan natin ang isa sa mga kakapasok lang na balita kung saan ang dating pinakamalakas na network sa Free TV ay umano'y nakapagtala ng matinding decline na pagbaba sa kanilang kita at ratings ngayong taon. Ano kayang network ito? Yan ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon. Ang tinutukoy nating network ay walang iba kundi ang GMA Network kung saan nagdeklara sila ng isang napakalaking decline sa kanilang net income. Ano kaya ang dahilan sa likod nito? At habang nanghihina ang higanti, may dalawang kalaban na unti-unting sumisilip sa Trono, TV5 at RPTV, sa ilalim ng media empire ni Manny V. Pangilinan o MVP. Ayon sa report ng Bilyonaryo.com, bumaba ang net income ng GMA7 mula sa kanilang earnings noong 2023, pababa sa 2.07 billion pesos ngayong 2024. That's a huge 35% decline. Ang isa sa mga pangunahing dahilan, pagbagsak ng advertising revenues, ibig sabihin, mas konti ang mga kumpanyang naglalabas ng ads sa TV. Bukod pa dito, may sinasabing tighter industry-wide spending, marami sa industriya ang nagtitipid. Kahit may konting boost simula Q4 dahil sa political ads, hindi sapat para ma-recover ang buong taon. Kaya kahit dominant sila sa ratings, may butas na sa bangka. Narito ang write-up mula sa Bilyonaryo. GMA Network Inc. reported a 35% decline in net income to 2.07 billion pesos in 2024 as lower advertising revenues dragged down the media giant's overall top-line performance amid tighter industry-wide spending. The country's largest broadcast network saw its consolidated revenue slip by 6% to 17.5 billion pesos, as advertising income, which accounts for 92% of the company's total revenues, fell 5% to 16.2 billion pesos. Earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization likewise took a hit, decreasing 17% to 5.23 billion pesos from 6.33 billion pesos in 2023. The decline in revenue came despite an uptick in the last quarter of the year due to political advocacies ahead of the 2025 midterm elections. This boost helped trim the revenue gap incurred earlier in the year, which was marked by a general slowdown in advertising expenditures across the media sector. Operating expenses inched up 2% to 14.84 billion pesos, reflecting cautious cost management in a challenging business environment. While production and direct costs remained largely stable at 8.15 billion pesos, general and administrative expenses rose 6% year-on-year. Cost of sales also dropped by 80 million pesos, in line with lower sales of merchandise such as the GMA Affordabox. GMA's flagship free-to-air Channel 7 remained the dominant contributor to the company's revenue stream, but also bore the brunt of the revenue decline. Radio operations saw a 5% dip overall, as gains from Barangay LS 97.1 and provincial FM stations were offset by the weaker performance of M station Super Radio DZBB 594 kHz. Meanwhile, regional TV operations outperformed expectations with a 9% revenue increase year-on-year, despite the closure of stations in Naga, Ilocos, Zamboanga, and Batangas late in 2024. Stripping out revenues from the closed stations, the remaining 7 RTV stations posted 20% rise in revenues, with all stations closing the year in positive territory. GMA's digital terrestrial television segment, however, faltered following the shutdown of Halipop and Pinoy Hits in September. Only Heart of Asia and iHeart Movies remained active under the DTT banner, contributing to a shortfall in annual performance. Sales from GMA's international channels, GMA Pinoy TV, Live TV, and News TV, fell 7% year-on-year, primarily due to a continued decline in Pinoy TV subscriptions. However, the launch of the GMA Pinoy bundle on ABS-CBN's unti-unting platform in July was a notable milestone, signaling efforts to broaden the reach of Kapuso content overseas. Service revenues, including content production and movie distribution, stayed flat at 1.12 billion pesos. Still, there was an 8% uptick in income from external productions, boosted significantly by the revival of GMA films. The co-produced romantic drama Hello, Love, Again, starring Alden Richards and Catherine Bernardo, became a box office juggernaut in the Philippines, crossing the 1 billion pesos mark and contributing strongly to GMA's revenue rebound in the entertainment segment. However, sale of goods stumbled 36% to 199 million pesos from 312 million pesos in 2023, driven by a sharp drop in affordable sales. With 2025 bringing the national midterm elections and signs of improving ad spending, the network is cautiously optimistic about a potential rebound. However, challenges persist as it navigates the shift toward digital platforms and subscription-based revenue models amid evolving viewer habits. Habang nag-a-adjust ang GMA, si MVP naman, Manny V. Pangilinan, tuloy-tuloy sa investment sa media. Siya ang may hawak ng TV5 at ngayon, RPTV din. Dati parang sidekick lang sa media world, pero ngayon, pa-main character na sila. Ayon pa sa ulat ng bilyonaryo, may audience shift na nangyayari. Ibig sabihin, may mga viewers na lumilipat ng panunood, mula GMA, papuntang TV5 at RPTV. At bakit hindi? May mga fresh na content, collaborations, at bagong strategy si MVP. Narito ang write-up mula sa bilyonaryo. GMA Network may still be the king of the free TV jungle, but the crown's looking a little shaky as bilyonaryo Manny V. Pangilinan's media beast keeps eating into its audience. According to its latest annual report, GMA, led by bilyonaryo Gilberto Duavet Jr., saw its national audience share drop to 42.8% in 2024, a 5.3% dip from its 2023 high of 45.2%. Nielsen data also showed its once mighty household rating slipping to 8.6%, a modest but telling 10% decline. And it wasn't just GMA that took a hit. GTV, its not-so-hot sister channel, also stumbled hard. Audience share slid by 7.5% to 9.7%, while household ratings fell by 14% to 1.9%. Meanwhile, MVTV5 is on the upswing. Boosted by a stronger signal and juiced up ABS-CBN content, the kapatid network saw its audience share shoot up by 15% to 15.5%. Household ratings also rose 11 to 3.1%. Ironically, GMA also doubled down on its ABS-CBN partnership in 2024, airing more kapamilya content, but the gamble didn't pay off. Unlike TV5, GMA didn't see any meaningful ratings lift from the move. But the real plot twist in 2024 is RPTV. The TV5-9 media baby rose from the ashes of CNN Philippines in early 2024 and is now flexing a 3.4% audience share, not bad for a newbie, especially if it airs top household names like PBA James and Itbulaga. Even A2Z, another ABS-CBN content body, couldn't keep up. Its audience share dropped 16 to 5.9%, leaving it in fourth place and clearly feeling the hit. Even A2Z, another ABS-CBN content partner, couldn't keep up. The network saw its audience share drop 16 to 5.9%. Isa pa sa edge ng MVP Media Group, malawak ang reach nila. May cable, may digital, at may partnerships. Kaya kahit paunti-unti, kinakain nila ang pie ng GMA. Ngayon, ang tanong, anong epekto nito sa buong TV industry at sa mga manunood? Sa totoo lang, panalo tayong lahat. Kapag may kompetisyon, gumagaling ang mga network at nawawala ang monopoly. Lalo nilang pinapaganda ang content, ini-improve ang news coverage, at nagiging mas interactive sa digital platforms. At para sa mga advertisers, mas maraming pagpipilian. Hindi lang isang network ang dominating, so mas maraming opportunity to reach audiences. Pero teka, GMA is not down and out. Malakas pa rin sila sa provincial areas, may loyal base sila, at marami pa rin silang successful shows. Ang tanong, maaari ba nilang ibalik ang momentum nila sa 2025? Maaaring kailanganin nila ng bagong content strategies, stronger digital presence, at mas matitinding partnerships para hindi tuluyang lamangan. Pero kung mananatili sila sa kanilang lumang strategy, hindi malayo mapapatalsik sila ng TV5 sa pwesto bilang nangungunang media network ng bansa. Lalo na ngayon at nasa kanila na napapanood ang PBA games at ang mga dabarkads ng Itbulaga. Gusto ko malaman ang opinyon nyo. Para sa'yo, sino sa tingin mo ang mas may solid future sa free TV? Tuluyan kayang maaga ng TV5 ang number 1 sa GMA sa mga susunod na taon. Dapat na bang kabahan ang GMA? May kasabihan nga si Kuya Kim Atienza, ang buhay ay weather lang. Kaya kung gusto mo ng ganitong klaseng updates, diretso, at walang paligoy-ligoy, click like, subscribe, at i-on ang notification bell. Dito sa channel natin, hindi ka mahuhuli sa mga nangyayari sa mundo ng media at entertainment. Don't forget to check out our previous videos, and if you like this video, please like, comment and share. Maraming salamat sa inyong suporta at pagsubaybay.